fast development of the information technology, there is a huge gap between the last 4 generations, the baby boomers, X, Y, and Z. All 4 generations socialize really differently. The X generation, so my parents, went out and played with unknown kids. But my generation does not do this. We play online multiplayer games where we can get new friends and on the social media too, but that's really not the same. So things are changing drastically and we're introducing a new way of doing things. I am sure all the kids from my generation heard from their parents, stop playing on the computer and go out. But that's not the 21st century. In the 21st century, the computers rule the world. And some parents cannot understand this. Because when they were children, they didn't have a mobile phone or a laptop, and it wasn't even important. But in my generation, it's everything. For example, in Japan, there is a hotel where robots work on the reception, and robots take your luggage up to the room. And more hotels make doors open for mobile phones. So, as you can see, information technology is more built in our lives than ever. So what can we do to accept it? I am sure you would all agree, if we throw away the last 30 years of technology, no matter how angry we get at it, would be foolish. When I hear a story about a kid who's so adapted to technology that he doesn't even go out to play with his friends, he just plays all day long on a computer game or on social media, then I think the answer is very obvious: balance. If you would manage your time better, you would first do your homework and then play a game or go out to social media, your problems would be solved. But still, technology is ruining kids. And there is the social media too. I know kids that live their lives on social media. They post everything. What did they eat? Who did they met? And what are they gonna do? And this is ruining them because they don't have a normal active life. But let's see the positive side too. We can accomplish many unbelievable projects with technology. We send people to space. We are planning to send people to Mars. And there is going to be an 8-year-long reality show where we can choose the 4 cadets that goes to Mars. And we can save lots of time with technology. We can clean our houses. We can cut our grasses with robots. And we can get tips on healthcare, what to eat or what to not, or which is the best restaurant. And in that time we save, we can decide what do we want to spend our time on. Do we want to spend it on games or something meaningful? All the bigger companies realized if they still want to be successful, they need to adapt to the new generation needs by making websites, online shopping, and apps. A big difference in the baby boomer, so my grandparents, and my generation is dating. The baby boomers did everything in person. If something happened in the last minute, they couldn't tell, sorry, I'm not coming. But in my generation, this is easier. We can meet new people on the internet. If something happens in the last minute, we could tell, sorry, I'm not coming. And we can get to know lots of information of the other person due to the internet. And also that's changed that if the baby boomers had a problem with somebody, they fight at him. But in my generation, we just insult him on social media. That changed too, that if the baby boomers didn't sport consciously, but they were all day long outside bike riding or playing with their friends. We don't do this, we don't go out bike riding all day long, but we do sports consciously. So, as you can see, technology is really evolving very fast. And we argue all day long if it's good or bad. But as an XZ generation kid, I think it is overused in my generation, but your generation too. So let's stop pointing fingers at the other side, and let's sit down next to each other and talk just like in the old times.